had to see what the hell I was doing there. The military rider is back, ladies and gents. So, I've noticed my audio quality is absolutely hot fucking garbage. So, went and got a chin skirt, have a new mic cover. I guess I'll know how it works when I get back. I mean, I'm going into a crosswind right now, so I guess this is a perfect time to test it out. Not going very far, just going to go up through that ride. I think I did it on one of my last videos, so we'll just take a nice and easy cruise on through there. It's just something to kind of take the stress off for a little while. Got a few things I do want to talk about. We'll see how that goes. Hopefully the bike stays with me. I've been fouling up my front piston spark plugs. There's two in the front, two in the back, and it's V-twin, so I don't know what the deal is. I think I'm supposed to have smaller jets in the front. That's how Jap bikes usually work. And Jap is not a racial slur. It's just, I don't want to say it's a German deal, but it's a Japanese motorcycle. It's a Honda. So, we'll see. I really want to test it out on the highway. This chin skirt, it seems like it's doing its job so far. I mean, I would assume so. Like, I'm not feeling as much wind up in my face as I normally did. So, we'll see how that goes, especially once I start climbing in speed and going directly into the headwind. So I'm not feeling sticks right now. Oh dear, you guys can't hear this, but it's okay. It's okay. You can feel it from me because you're not gonna ever want to stop believing. This is the next song that just came up. Oh yeah, this is a sing-along time. Just a small town girl living in a lonely world. She took a midnight train going anywhere. Just a city boy, born and raised in South New Mexico. Yep. He took a midnight motorcycle going anywhere. Oh yeah, that's when he does that little finger picking thing. Or that's a pick, but you get what I'm saying. I guess it's about a perfect time for me to open her up and get on the interstate. Let's drop a gear and have some fun. Now we'll drop 2 gears. There we go. The smell of wine and cheap perfume. For a smile they can share the night. It goes on and on and on and on. Strangers waiting. Up and down the boulevard there were shadows surging in the night. Open it up! Yeah! You gotta have a little fun like that with truckers, folks. They love honking the horn as much as we love making them do it. You know what I'm saying? Or asking them. That was a polite ask. We're gonna take our sweet time through Aguirre Springs. Man with a reason. My charade is the event of the season. And if I claim to be a wise man, I guess this is the classic rock moto vlog of the day. Oh, sorry. So while I'm sitting here jamming out to, is this Boston or Kansas? Oh God, some of you old rock heads out there are gonna kill me when you find out like that I don't know right off the top of my head. Shit, I can look at my phone. Anyways, so I want to talk about helmets. No, nobody found that funny. I mean, there's really nobody here to laugh. That Bush laughed. That Bush thought it was funny. That's George W. Bush right over there. He's fucking. That's what he's doing. Anyways, I want to talk about helmets. So first and foremost, fit of a helmet is incredibly important. So like you see me bouncing my head around there, like this helmet really doesn't move on my head. Some people might say that I wear my helmet too tight because it's pushing my cheeks together inside here. So I honestly, half the time when I motovlog, I bite my cheeks. That's just because I got big, fat, chubby cheeks. Okay? But, so, you want to make sure it fits. You want to make sure it sits on you the right way. Your helmet can literally be the difference between life and death for you. So, it's kind of an important thing to have. Alright? Next, so a lot of people, they're like, well, I have a have this helmet, I have that helmet. Okay, there's two things that should matter to you, especially when you're riding in the military. DOT and SNELL. Those are the only two things that matter. Now, before you ask, hey, military rider, god damn, there's gravel there too. What is the difference between DOT and SNELL? Well, I am glad you asked, okay? So, I may have touched on this in one of my other videos, but this one's going to be pretty much all about helmets, alright? So, when I'm talking about a helmet, a SNELL helmet, let's start with DOT. DOT is a little bit easier. To get a DOT, Department of Transportation approved helmet, so like half helmets can be DOT, just face shields without the chin piece where my GoPro is currently attached to, you know, those can all be DOT. No visor will be DOT. They will not be SNELL, and I'll explain why shortly, okay? So, with DOT helmets, first things first, they drop it from a height of no more than 15 meters, and they drop it on an anvil, one anvil, alright? And they drop it, and they see if it cracks. Does it crack? Does it not crack? Okay. After that, they put 120 pounds, or maybe it's 120 kilos, 120 something, on the chin strap to see if that helmet's going to come flying off your head as you impact the ground, okay? Outside of that, really not much else. They drop it on an anvil, they hold the chin strap, that's pretty much it. I will tell you this though, your DOT regs on your helmet expire, so find out when the DOT regulations, it's on average, it's about every, between 5 and 10 years, your DOT reg will expire, alright? So make sure your helmet is within DOT, because once that DOT regulation expires, you're no longer wearing a DOT approved helmet, alright? And it'll have DOT and it'll have the date that it was approved. Between 5 to 10 years. You should be replacing your helmet anytime you drop it, and I know everyone says that, but like, you legitimately should. I don't mess around with helmets. The one that I wear, like, because I live 2 miles from work, is a half helmet, but it is a DOT approved. When I go off base and I'm driving around, full face, SNELL approved. Now, what is SNELL? Alright, so SNELL, first and foremost, those are racing helmets. You will never, I say again, you will never find a SNELL helmet that is, number one, not a full face. Number two, that is modular, means the whole face flips up. They are not SNELL approved. If it says SNELL on it, they're fucking lying, okay? Number three, all SNELL helmets have a visor, because that is part of the SNELL requirements. Alright, so, DOT, I told you guys, they drop it on one anvil from a height of no more than 15 meters, and then they put about 120 pounds on the chin strap. So, pretty simple. Now, SNELL. Let's just compare those two categories, because there's more that SNELL does. But first off, they drop it on 5 different anvils from multiple heights, and see if it breaks. See if it cracks, see if it punctures, etc. These anvils are shaped different ways, and these heights go up to 30 meters, which is almost double, actually, yeah, it is double what DOT requires, okay? So with that, alright, sorry about that, they also put 300 pounds on the chin strap. So, again, they more than double the DOT standards. Now, you're gonna spend good money on a SNELL helmet, but I actually had one of my soldiers, he hit a deer when he was riding. He decided to ride like towards the end of the day, you know, daytime, nighttime, that shit, it makes me nervous, man. You gotta pay attention to what you're doing. So, and he went down wearing a SNELL helmet, and that helmet saved his head. Like, he's like, yeah, it hurt, it still hurt going down. He was doing like 60 when he went down, killed the deer. So if you can hit a deer hard enough on a motorcycle to kill it, that was a pretty hard impact. So he killed the deer. Oh, I need to slow down a little bit more there. And he went out the next day, before he even got all his fairings and everything replaced, I mean, because he messed up that bike pretty bad, and he went out and he bought a new SNELL helmet, because he swears by them. And you know what? After seeing that, I'm convinced too. I did my homework, figured out what SNELL is and what the approval requirements are. And I love SNELL helmets. Shoei helmets, S-H-O-E-I, fucking Shoei. Anyone who's ridden a bike longer than a day knows what a fucking Shoei helmet is. Don't quote me on this because I didn't check before I hopped on the bike. I am 90% sure that every single Shoei helmet is SNELL approved. Fucking gravel. What the fuck are you doing? No! No! Turn around, you're going the wrong way. Yeah, you need to find somewhere to turn around. Son of a bitch! See, it's stupid motherfuckers like that. Like, okay, I'm gonna try not to cuss because I'm trying to be professional, help people, but stupid fucking dipshits like that get people like me killed. That's the, if I'd been coming around a blind corner and I wasn't paying attention, he could have fucking creamed me. I'd have pieces of me all over the fucking valley floor here because some dumbass doesn't want to pay attention to fucking road signs when they say do not enter going this way. Fuck! You know, I'm starting to think this place around here doesn't like me. Every time I ride through here. Every fucking time I ride through here. See, like, there's not even any signs on that side of the road that like, if you went that way, like, you can't read anything. Oh, I'm gonna have a goddamn aneurysm. Now I'm gonna be nervous about every other fucking retard up in here. You know what? I hope he keeps going. I hope he hits the fucking spike strips down there and blows out all 4 of his fucking tires so I can go by waving the finger at him because he wanted to be a fucking douche noozle. I can't even fucking talk right now. Douche nozzle, douche canoe, fuck face, shithead, ass clown, fuck. Oh my fucking Christ. Alright, back to talking about helmets. For my viewers who are under the age of 18, I genuinely apologize for my anger there. I take threats on my life very seriously. There's not very many things in this world that I take very seriously. Like most people tell you that I'm always joking around, I'm always a happy-go-lucky person. But there's not very many things in this world that I take very seriously. My life is one of those things. Like, I think with good measure. I feel like I'm well within my rights there to kind of lose my shit on somebody like that. Like, I didn't lose it on him, I lost it after the fact. He knew, like, he was going the wrong fucking way. He's like, oh, am I going the wrong way? Yes, you are. Turn the fuck around. If I run into another one, I'm putting the kickstand down and I'm going to jail. I'd like everyone watching this right now, if I post a video and say, well, I'm going to jail, then continue to watch because somebody came the wrong fucking way and I decided that, you know what? 3 hots in a cot for the rest of my life don't sound like a bad idea. I'm gonna do 25 to fucking life, alright? Okay, hold on. Everyone watching, hold on. I'm not an asshole. It says wrong way. It literally says it right there. The guy wasn't paying attention. You know, this is why I had to go to anger management. Who designed this road? You know, I haven't seen a single wrong way sign. That's probably because I'm going the right fucking way. Luckily, I haven't ran into any gravel on a corner, which is ultimately what I'm afraid of. And by afraid, I mean I fear nothing. And by nothing, I mean spiders. Fuck spiders. You know what? I should rush all the way down there, see if I can catch that fucking minivan, because he didn't turn around, I bet. I'm gonna have, you know what? I can't say nothing, because these are 15-mile-an-hour corners, and I'm coasting down here using my gears at like 23, so I am a lawbreaker. But oh, so your SNELL, it expires every 5 years on the fucking dot, like boom, oh my god, almost just crashed. Today's not a good day. I need to go home and play Borderlands 3. For those of you who have not played Borderlands 3 or purchased Borderlands 3, you are severely missing out. It is absolutely life-changing. I should probably slow down a little bit. Probably got, yep, some asshole like that. It wasn't an asshole. I was the asshole. I was riding the yellow. That was totally on me. You know, I watch a lot of the moto vlogs, and way too often I see riders blaming other drivers for their own stupidity. Like, they do something really stupid and really dangerous, and someone in a car calls them out, and they sit there like, oh, this guy's a fucking retard, and like, they cuss him out and shit, and it's like, hey, I would be the first one to admit when I've done something stupid. This is your friendly neighborhood military rider. Peace.